Hey everybody, what's going on? Got a little bit of in-game news for you, some updates to the 1.14 patch notes that we got a few days ago, and I also want to talk about a giveaway that I'm starting today that's going to span over the next month. Now, I'm going to be giving away a $100 Google Play or iTunes gift card, depending on who wins and which one it is that you want. Now, if you want to get in the giveaway, here's how I'm going to do it. Every day that I upload, which will be every day, I'm going to upload in the morning. I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to come back in the first hour and randomly select someone from the comments, okay? So if you can get here in the first hour and comment, get your comment up, that'll give you a better chance. Then in the next morning, before I upload my next video, I'm going to draw two more winners. That gives my viewers from different time zones or viewers under different circumstances that can't get here immediately an opportunity to get into. So I'm going to be drawing 3 winners per video for the next month, okay? I'm going to take your name and I'm going to put it in a list. At the end of the month, I'm going to have a randomizer draw from that list. Now, you can get drawn multiple times over the course of the month. So if you come here on the first day and your name gets picked, and the next day your name gets picked, and the next day your name gets picked, you're going to get put on the list every time that your name gets picked, okay? So the more often you can be here, the better for you. I feel like this is kind of a win-win for everybody. So that's what we're gonna do. After the first hour of every vid that I put up in the morning, I'm gonna come back and draw one winner and put them on the list. And then the next morning, before I make my new video, I'm gonna draw 2 more winners and put them on the list. At the end of the 30 days, I'm gonna let a randomizer pick a name from that list, and you'll win a $100 gift card. So that's it. Be here, do your thing, get in on it. No reason not to be, right? Now, some of the changes that I want to talk about. We talked about some of the potential champ changes that are coming. Lord Champfort being one of them. They're making another change to him where he will now scale on HP instead of attack. So now there's some damage potential out of him, as well as everything else that's going on with him. So he could get interesting. The Duchesse Nerf. And I want to bring this up so that I can talk about it. The Duchesse Nerf. They are... I can't find it now. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. Here it is. As of right now, Duchess places a veil buff on all allies, and if an ally is under a veil buff, she decreases the damage taken from AoE attacks. We're going to buff a veil buff in the future so all champions under veil, no matter who placed it, not only Duchess, will receive a decreased damage taken from AoE attacks. So that is why we need to do these changes to Duchess now, so that she doesn't have crazy OP bonus in the future. So basically, they're taking that part, what it sounds like anyway, that part that they took out of her passive, they're now just applying to a veil buff, which means, I guess that she's not really being changed that much, ultimately. Which is interesting. And now anyone that places veil buff, that what it sounds like, I don't know exactly how they're going to buff it. It might not be the same as what they took away from Duchess, but they are including some damage reduction in a veil buff, it would seem, from AoE attacks. So I will keep you guys updated as I find out more information about that. But that is where we're at right now with this. So maybe good news for the Duchess owners who thought she was going to get nerfed into the ground. I will say there's not as many people that were hot about it as I expected. There was a few of you that mentioned it, but for the most part, everybody was like, it's a pretty welcome change. Even some of you that had Duchess were like, you know, I was getting bored anyway, so it'll be nice to have to make a new team. So there you have it. Either way, I'll keep you guys posted on any changes that we get on that. So now I want to talk about 10x Valkyrie. One of the more sought after champions in the game. They've done the Draco 10x. They just did the Queen Eva 10x. They're doing the Valkyrie 10x now. I think I'm not gonna get into the details like I usually do on a 10x event because I just went over it. We just had a Queen Eva 10 event and I just went over it. So I think we know how I feel about them. As far as a candidate though, Valkyrie's fantastic. Queen Eva's fantastic. Draco's fantastic. They're all decent candidates, right? So if you want to use your shards on a 10x, and again, we just had one, which means that you're not likely to have a bunch of shards if you tried for Queen Eva. But if you've got your shards and you want to try to get a Valkyrie, there is a 10x event going. So if anyone would like me to do some summons for them, just hop in my Discord and get in touch with me in the general chat, and maybe we can work it out. I don't necessarily know that I would recommend that you burn through all your shards for a 10x event. 2x is generally probably going to have more return, but again, anything's possible. You know, there are going to be people that pull her. You could be one of those people. So again, as far as champions go, she's one of the more sought after ones. She's kind of crazy. She's got a 2-hitter, turn meter knockback if the target has any buffs. She's got this AoE that places a shield buff on everyone for 3 turns and counterattack for 2 turns. The value of the shield and the damage inflicted are proportional to this champion's defense. This gives her so much in multiple directions, right? She can do damage. I'm sure you've come across her in Arena by now. She can do quite a bit of damage, and the shield can get crazy. You know, I think it's Verdi showed me a Valkyrie. His Valkyrie's over 7,000 defense, and the shield just like turns everybody's health bars gray. So it's a fantastic shield, and it's counterattack, and it does pretty good damage, right? This gives her utility in Fire Knight. This gives her, I mean, the counterattack alone is nice for Fire Knight, but she can pretty much go anywhere. You can take her anywhere you want to take her, and she's crazy. She really is. And then this champion's turn meter will be increased by 10% each time an enemy champion places a buff. Enemy champions will have their turn meters decreased by 10% for each buff they receive. This can be a really bad interruption for a cleave comp. I'm sure you've gone into Arena if you're running a cleave against a Valkyrie before, maybe before you were paying attention, or maybe before you knew she even did this, and sometimes you notice that your cleave comp is out of order. Someone will get a turn at the wrong time, and you're like, what happened? She can interrupt the flow of your team, right? Especially if they're tightly speed tuned. If it hits someone and it doesn't hit someone else, it's gonna knock turn meters up in the wrong position. It's real hard to buff your team when you're gonna take turn meter hits anyway. She's just killer. And then to top it all off, it is only faction crit. I think she used to be everywhere before we had faction wars. I don't remember. I guess it doesn't matter now, but now she's got a defense and faction crips by 33%, which she's gonna be good in there too, right? She's crazy. She's only got 2 skills, so you're not gonna be sitting around waiting on cooldowns very long. If you can get her booked, this is down to 3 turn, which means the shield is borderline permanent. She's crazy. She's crazy. So if you're wondering, if maybe you're newer, I'm speaking mostly to the newer players, maybe the people that don't know the reputation Valkyrie has just yet. If you wanted to participate in a 10x, this is a really good 10x to participate in because she's a great champion. Okay, this is not like one that you're just straight up gonna be wasting. Now again, 10x is not, you're not guaranteed anything. But if you want to participate in a 10x, if this is something you want to use your shards for, then I would say go for it, because Valkyrie's pretty fantastic, right? So that's it. I just wanted to announce the giveaway, update you guys on the smaller changes that we are getting information for, Chamfort and the Veil buff. So Duchesse apparently is not ultimately going to end up getting nerfed as hard as it sounds like. And then we've got a Valk 10x event coming tomorrow. We also, they said, have gifts for the players, a nice gift for the players, something along those lines, that is coming tomorrow also. We got 0 details about it beyond that. We just know that there's a gift coming and that there's a 10x. That's all we've been told. So I've given you all the information I have now. Hopefully you guys got a kick out of it. Let me know if you're excited about the Valkyrie 10x, if it means anything to you. How you feel about the idea that now maybe Duchesse is not actually getting nerfed as bad as it sounded like. Lord Chamfer changes. And then again, if you want to get in on the giveaway, I'm coming back an hour after I upload this. I'm drawing 1 winner. Tomorrow morning, which will be roughly 24 hours, I will draw 2 more. I'll be keeping a list. On the 19th of April, I will be drawing the winner for the $100 gift card, and then I'll get in touch with you and we'll figure out if you need Google Play or iTunes. But that is it. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, I appreciate all the support. I'm excited to be in a position now where I can do a giveaway like this and kind of give back to you guys for supporting me. So I appreciate everything. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.